So shot 10 has a lot of stuff going on in it, and it doesn't even seem like it should. One of the things is with the chief, he's like sitting down, he gets out of the car, points up, and then starts to run. But in order to do that, I had to make like 4 different chiefs with his body from each different angle in order to make it look like he's sitting down, getting up, pointing, and then running away. Another thing I had to make trees, had to make shrubs. There's a house in the background that we also had to put in there. And I had to do a cochise because he moves by in the background so quickly in the first one. I think in mine he goes a little slower through the background. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to do. And like, so with the different chiefs, one thing I have to do is I have to make, say, like 4 different versions of the sunglasses because his head is moving around 4 different positions. So with sunglasses, what I do, I make them out of white Bristol board and then I use tin foil and cover them in that. So it gives them that mirrored look. But here, as you can see, at the bottom of the screen, there's a bunch of different hairs for the chief's head, a bunch of different heads, a couple arms. But the great thing about that is now these are made. So next time if I need a chief from different angles, I already have that made. So if you put the time into stuff like that in the beginning, it'll save you time in the end because it's already made. Yo, what's up? Still working on Sabotage here, obviously. I just want to show you something here. In this scene, you got the cop car with the door open and you can see in the side there. See, I've got the cop car here. So what I'm doing is I've got this thing that goes over top of it. So now it looks like the door is open, and then I can just put this door here and make it look like it's open. Well, got it. But yeah, so that can look more like that. And there's the chief. Tricks of the trade. What can I say? I've been doing it forever. No, I haven't. Yo, what's up? Back on the Sabotage beat here, and today we've got the scene where the chief pops out of the car. I've got this set up here to look like that. One thing I've got going now is the trusty plexiglass. Then underneath this other piece of glass, well, it's plastic, but it's holding down all this other stuff because in the background, this guy's got to kind of sneak out from behind the car. And to slide him over that stuff without messing it up, I've got this piece. And then for the chief who gets out of the car, I've got this piece. So there's gonna be different things sliding around at different times, and I've never really done that, so here we go and wish me luck. Boom. All right, so I just did all the animation for it, and this is what it's looking like in the original. And this is what we've got over here. I do all the zoom ins and stuff like that in post, but I think that's cool. We'll find out, I guess. So for the animation of shot 10, you can see a bunch of like reusing things, like the baby blue for the sky, the gray for the sidewalk, the black for the road. That's stuff that'll get reused over and over again, and it's great to have. But for this shot, it was about laying out everything in the background because that's the kind of stuff that it's not going to move. So if I lay it down where it needs to go, I'll put a piece of plexiglass over it to kind of like hold it all in place. As well as I used cochise on the lower piece of plexiglass to slide across that stuff without disturbing it. And on the higher piece of plexiglass with the Lego bricks, that's where I had the car and the chief. And so that was a way to separate everything so everything can be moving, but nothing's messing with each other. And it turned out cool. So for shot 11, it's just really a close-up of the rookie kind of ducking into frame. And so for that, I made him a little bit bigger so I could get a little bit more detail on him. And so it would just work out better, essentially. And for whatever reason, I didn't do any filming of the process of this. It's all time-lapse. So here you can see just matching it up to the original drawing that was to scale, making sure everything's in the right spot. And then for the actual animation, it was just watching the video and having him move in the same way.